Georgia, and I come live and I show you how to use your Pampered Chef tools along with recipes so you can make what I'm making at my house at your house. And I had a weigh-in day today at Weight Watchers, and I was expecting like either a little tiny gain or maintaining it, but I actually lost zero point 0.2, which is not a lot. But if you do zero point 0.2, zero point 0.2, zero point 0.2, you're going to lose some weight. It may not be a lot, but we only have a little bit left to go out of that 50 pounds that we lost. We're still trying to get to 52 down. So anyway, I'm going to be making my apple walnut oatmeal muffins, and we need to get some of the fruits set up. So instead of using raisins, I use grapes. Yes, we use grapes. I got 2 yucky bananas that we're going to be using up. The apples over there need to be cut up, and then we should be good to go. This here is a tool by Pampered Chef, and it's a close and cut. And you close it and then slice it through, and you have this big guard around it so you're not going to cut your fingers off. The knife that you use does need to be bigger than the machine itself, so it can go all the way through. If you use a small knife, it will not go through. Let me get a small knife. All right, so like a tomato knife, it will not go through. You probably get half of it going through. So we're using a chef's knife on this little tool, and it cuts everything in half, whether you're doing chicken in half, thick pork chops in half, bagels in half, tomatoes in half, and grapes. I use this a lot for grapes and tomatoes. All right, so we're going to need about 24 grapes, at least 24. We're going to open this up. Let me see if I can angle you over here. And I want to welcome everybody to the kitchen. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you so much for coming and watching the replay. You can put in hashtag replay or put in what kind of muffin you would like. I am still working on probably getting a sweet potato muffin ready to go, probably maybe next week once I get through these. But this was so good, I have to make it again. I'm not sure how many. I think there's about 24. I didn't count these grapes going in here. And then I already washed the grapes off so that, oh, don't lose that one, so that we can put this right into the refrigerator, and then it's easy for me to pick up some grapes and eat them during the day. Now, don't eat a whole lot of grapes because there's a lot of sugar in it, and replacing the raisins with the grapes. All right, so we got that out of the way. Let me put this over here and then I put it on the stove. So I don't know how many we have on here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We got 23. All right, so 23, 24. Let's get, we'll just go right through here and just get this. That's my oven. It is heated to 350 degrees, and I sliced it right through it. Now all my grapes are right in half, and you know what? I didn't get the grape. I got the grapes with the seeds in them, y'all. Oh my gosh, I didn't even look at it. These are seeded ones. Okay, well, no big deal. We're just going to pick out some seeds, or I'll be spitting them out when I'm eating my muffin. No big deal. I cut the wrong grapes, everybody. No wonder why these were cheaper. They were like $1.99 versus $3.49. I was like, oh, I'll just get these grapes. They're a little bit cheaper because I was looking at the green ones. So let's just get some of the seeds out. There's only like one seed per grape. No big deal. But at least we don't have to cut and then pick them out. All right, let's get this one out. So it's just going to take a little time. Just get the seeds out. Otherwise, we're going to be eating them, and then you'll be having this little crunch of seed in there. Wish I would bake it right through, right? No big deal. All right, so we're getting out the seeds from the grapes. All right. All righty. Thank God I didn't get a whole lot of grapes, but no big deal. We'll just cut them all in half even when I'm eating them. That way I don't have to bite into it and then figure it out. Oh, seed in there. All right, here's one more. One down there. All right. So, oh, get that out. Get that out. I dropped 2. Get it out. Oh, there. Put those back on. All right. I think I got them pretty much. I'm sure we got some seeds in here. No big deal. Y'all buy the wrong grapes. Ones with seeds and ones without. All right, let's wipe off my hand. I'm going to actually check these out a little bit further. Let's just investigate. No big deal. So anyway, I had a busy morning already this morning. I got up really early, and I started walking right at 7 o'clock. So I got about 9,000 steps in, 9,500 steps in before I even went to Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers was at 9 o'clock. And of course, I forgot to register yesterday to go to the meeting, because you have to register online to say that you're coming to the meeting. and we had a really good meeting. There wasn't that many people there, but it's 14 weeks until the new year, and so what you do now will make a difference tomorrow. Oh, I see two more here. Get them out. Get them out. All right. You think we got them? Do you see any more? Let me know. Ay, 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 ay. Right. All right. Seedless grapes now. It's easier to buy seedless grapes than it is this one here. Hello there, Mike. How are you doing? Hello, Stephen Pena. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello, Aiden. All right, so we're going to put this over to the side. We're already done with that. Now we're going to do our apples. I'm going to slice up 2 apples. I'm using a sweet Gala apple and a Granny Smith apple. This one should stay firmer when you cook it. This one will be a little bit softer when you cook it. I couldn't tell the difference when I made the muffins before, so we're gonna go right down. So if you haven't seen this broadcast before, I do a lot of muffins because they taste great. Let's see if I can get this one down to it. There. Why I'm doing it this way. I'm going to do it 2 different ways. I'll show you 2 different ways because I also have the apple wedger. All right, so this one here takes the core of the apple right out. Let's get a garbage bowl. Put that in the garbage bowl. And then now we can cut this one up. Or you can use the apple wedger just like this. And we can go straight down into this apple and it'll wedge it for us also. Go right in. Rock and roll motion. Let me put this over here so I can push it down. I need it in front of me, and the stand is right there. All right, so we got this. We're going to push this right through. Now, if you were, this is a really good tip. If you want to apple for an apple a day, take it to work or have it for later, drop this in a bowl of water with a little bit of lemon. All right, you see how it's not all the way broken up? You're going to drop it in and then let the lemon water get in between all the apple slices right here. And then close it back up, put a rubber band around it. And then when you go to work, you can actually peel it off and then eat one section at a time, and you won't have to go in and bite in on it. All right, so that will help you and actually help your kids too. Just put a little rubber band around it. It stays nice and safe. And again, this one here, same thing. You can go right down using this. Oops, that one went really fast. Here we go. That one's all done. All right, so now we're going to get this and we're going to chop it into little pieces so that we're ready to go. Just get your knife and go straight down into it. Do like maybe 1-inch type pieces. There. Yeah. Got those 3 done. Let's do in the sections of 3. Yeah. All right, and again, the red one is the Gala one. It's a little bit sweeter than the tart Granny Smith. Yeah. And I'm going to put a lot of apples in this recipe so that this recipe is a lot of veggies are in this recipe. And I liked it so much last week. I'm making it again this week. So if you saw this broadcast, I'm sorry, but sometimes good things are like you need to eat it again. And what I'm going to do is this makes 6 jumbo muffins. And I will freeze some of the jumbo muffins so that I can have it at a later date. So I'm not always starving. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm starving in the morning. Pull out one of those muffins and you can eat it. You can microwave it or you can put it in your air fryer and then cook it in the air fryer. Warm it up in the air fryer. That's usually what I do. All right, there's another one and some more. Oops, that one fell right out. There. Notice how I'm holding my knife. All right. Correct way. I know, Aiden, you're always asking me, am I holding the knife right? And I always say, no, you're not. You hold it too far back. Just FYI, when you ask, I will let you know. All right, so these are nice big chunks for our muffins. You can go smaller if you want to use the food chopper. Use the food chopper, but we got them all done. Let me put that over there. And now we can put everything together. We got all of our mise en place ready to go. I'm gonna get my bowl. Got a bowl, and we're gonna do up this yucky bananas. I got 2 yucky bananas I need to use up. Hello, Air. How are you doing? Use some muscle. I know. Pulling that thing down, it is a little tough, But I have the stand right in front of me, and I didn't want to disturb the stand and have y'all fall over while I'm pushing down on it. I I should have had some Wheaties this morning, right? There we go. There we go. Okay, got that in there. We got 2 bananas in there. I'm going to crack up 2 eggs, 2 bananas, 2 eggs, 2 containers of 4 ounces of applesauce will go in. We're doing all the liquid. I'm going to, let's see, we're going to get the applesauce. We're going to mix this all up together. There we go. Get that out. Now you see why I have a garbage bowl here. Put it all in at one time. It doesn't matter if you mash your bananas first or if you do them later. It's as long as they get mashed. Let me start about the reach there. Let's see. So what did everybody have for breakfast this morning? If you're on the East Coast, you should have already eaten breakfast. If you're over on the West Coast, you're probably just getting up and eating breakfast now. Good morning, good afternoon, Alexis. And my fellow foodie, says JFJ. How you doing, JFJ? So there we go. We're going to get that out. 2 containers of applesauce. If you want, you can make your own homemade applesauce. Is what I made the last time. I used up my homemade one. And it is so much better using the homemade one. But if, you know, I didn't make any more applesauce. So we're just going to mix up our bananas, our eggs, and there we go. And do I have vanilla? I'm going to put vanilla in this one too. We're going to put, since I have the vanilla, let's do the vanilla. 1 teaspoon, 1 good teaspoon of vanilla. Doesn't say it, but we're going to add vanilla on this one. And of course my cap is not wanting to cooperate. Come on. It's like watching paint dry. There we go. 1 good teaspoon of vanilla. And I am going to add in some lemon juice also in a second. I should put the lemon juice on the apples so they don't turn brown. But we're going to be pretty quick about this. So mix up your bananas with your applesauce. Applesauce replaces the oil. And this is definitely a healthy alternative to some of your breakfasts. All right, there we go. Got it. See, it's nice batter, wet batter right now. Even if you leave some chunks of banana in there, that would be great too. All right, so we have, we're going to put in some non-fat Greek yogurt. Non-fat Greek yogurt. I have 1 cup in here. It's 1 cup right there. You put it in and you can pop it right out. Let's get that right down there. And we're going to mix this up in with it. I'm going to get 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. All right. If you want the recipe, please join my VIP group and you'll find it in the VIP group. I'm going to put that right down there. There. All right. Oh, this is so good. All the equipment that you're seeing here is available for sale. It's a Pampered Chef. I sell Pampered Chef here on Haps and also over on my Facebook. If you want it at a discount, please reach out to me and we can get a couple of your friends together, teach them how to use some of the Pampered Chef tools, and you can get it yours for discounted or free. Let's drink up some water. I need a break. All right, so we have all of the, let me see, I need baking powder. Baking powder. And I need some walnuts. Oh, I need that. Boy, I'm forgetting some stuff over here. Walnuts. There we go. All right. Got some stuff that I forgot. Baking powder is one of them. We're going to need 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Let's see, I got this one over here. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Just get that right out. All right. We're going to need cinnamon. Cinnamon, I'm going to need at least 2 teaspoons of cinnamon in here. I'm going to need to get some more cinnamon really quick. I think I'm going to order it from Penske. All right, I also need 1 thing of cinnamon for the topping that we're going to make. Yep. I'm going to put a little bit of allspice in our thing. I'm probably going to do maybe an eighth of ground allspice. There we go. An eighth of a teaspoon of ground allspice. And we're going to do some nutmeg. And I'm using the real deal nutmeg that we zest. Yeah, got to go get the zester. All right, new zester by Pampered Chef. It does close up, or you open it up and we can zest it right in. And I'm probably going to use about an eighth of a teaspoon of nutmeg. I really don't measure. This is the only one I don't measure out. I just eyeball it on the nutmeg. Nutmeg is great for recipes, even if you want to do it in a stew or mashed potatoes. It takes it to the next level. All right, I'm going to also put it on the topping part. There. All right, put that back in. It smells so good. So definitely get yourself some whole nutmeg, and it brings your cooking to the next level when you use the whole one rather than the ground one. All right, so we got that, and let's see. We're going to need some topping. I already put my cinnamon and nutmeg in this little tiny bowl here, but I'm going to need at least 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. Actually, I need 2 because we're doing double the recipe today. 1 brown sugar. 1 more. There. All right. And put it back on. Got it. All right, mix the dry ingredients. You see how that is? Now, one thing that I do add is I add the pea protein. This is an Enrichables by Pampered Chef, and it is pea protein. 1 scoop contains 3 grams of protein. Now, I'm doing 6 muffins, and I want 2 scoops each. So I'm going to do 12 of the scoops that are in there, and I already measured it out. This is my pea protein. It's not quite a half a cup, but we're going to put the pea protein in here also. There we go. And the Enrichables in September, it's the month of September right now, you have a few more days, is on sale for 20% off. It has really no flavor when you add it into your different toppings. It does taste mild. If you wanted to put it on popcorn, it tastes great. But it usually, when you add it to your different recipes, it will thicken up like sauces and stuff if you put it in there, but you really can't taste it. All right, but it does add, and I'll have 6 grams of protein in each of the muffins that I'm doing here, because protein, when you eat protein, it makes you feel fuller longer. Protein and fiber, you need both of them in your diet. So if you're eating all those pre-packaged stuff, they really don't have a whole lot in there. All right, so we have all of our most of our dry ingredients. We're going to be adding in our apples that we just sliced up. All right, chopped up, and these are thick apples right here. I may leave a couple out because I like to keep them that I can see them on the outside. There. We're going to add in our grapes. Hopefully I got all the seeds out. There we go. Let's put it in slowly, so if I see any with seeds, we can take them out. That's 1 right there. Oops. Get that out. There. All right. Pretty good. Oh, 1 more. I'm going to be having some seedy grapes right here. Try and get the seedless ones. It works much better. All right. There we go. Put those in. And we're going to do some walnuts. Last time I did a couple tablespoons of walnuts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll leave 6 out. All right. Got the walnuts in there. So we got walnuts, apples, grapes in there, and then we're going to be putting our oatmeal in it. Oatmeal, I have 2 different types of oatmeal. We have quick oats and whole oats. They are just a little bit different, and it gives you a little bit more texture on it. And we can get this out. I always forget to take out my masher here, and now we can mix it all in. All right. hey, I had 2 egg omelet stuffed with. Okay. Uh-huh. Hello, John. How are you doing? All right. So we're gonna mix this all up. Let me see. I'm probably gonna get a bigger scraper. Let's leave one scraper here, and the other one's going in the sink. Let's get the big boy out. We're going to get the big boy out. So my favorite little scraper is the small one. All right. But we're going to need the big one to mix all this up. There we go. Just mix the wet and the dry ingredients. And yeah, I got it on the countertop here. All right. This is a nice bowl. It's a brand new bowl by Pampered Chef. It is silicone plastic, I guess you could say, and it's used to use our new Flex Plus beaters in it. All right, so you're gonna see this get nice and thick, and the pea protein is what's making it super thick. If you don't use the protein, it will not be as thick as this. You may have to add a little bit more oatmeal to it. All right, there. But the pea protein I find is great when you want to eat, but you want to feel full. Definitely add pea protein into your diet. I'm not sure. Does anybody else add any type of protein? Hey, Chris, how you doing? Anybody else add any protein into their diet during the day? I know my friend Brian, he does a protein drink, and I'm like, it was like 16 points for, I don't know, it was quite a lot of points for his shake that he does in the morning. I'm like, no, thank you. I will not eat that. It was a lot of, he had juice in there, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'll eat my muffin here that has all this richness and goodness in it with the apples and the walnuts and the raisin or the grapes in here. And this, again, this is probably my favorite one. I thought the blueberry lemon one was really good, but this apple one with the grapes and walnuts in it, this is by far my favorite muffin recipe. And it's my own recipe. This is not a recipe that's by somebody else. This is an Alexis recipe original. And again, I love to freeze these and then have them throughout the day, or when I get a little hungry. Even it could be used as a snack in the afternoon or breakfast in the morning. Let me get this up there. All right. So we're gonna let this sit for a sec. I'm gonna go get my muffin tin and switch these out. I got lots of stuff on my cabinet here. Here, put that back. And I did go to Starbucks after I got done with Weight Watchers today. I thought I was going to get a free one, but the thing was I had to go back and look at the email I got yesterday, and it says buy one on yesterday, which was the 23rd, and you can get a free one for the 25th or 26th. So I'll be going back for my free one on Saturday or Sunday. It was good. That was good. I still have one more swig left. All right, so we have a topping for this. Well, this is sitting right here. We put in some brown sugar and cinnamon in here. That's all it is. Now, if you don't want the sugar, this is the only sugar that's in this entire recipe, then skip this part. But I like a little sweetness on the top of it. All right, so do any of you use the Penske seasonings? Do y'all buy them? That's I'm not even sure if I have it in here. Yeah, here, this. Do any of you buy this brand right here? I can buy it online. They do have a store, but we don't have the store here. And one of my friends, Trisha, sent me a whole pound of cinnamon a while back, this Vietnamese cinnamon, and I used it all up. So I need to buy some more since I am such a cinnamon user here. Pampered Chef is coming out with their own cinnamon come October 1st, and it's going to be the Courant J cinnamon. This is a blast from the past. We're going to be coming out with the Courant J cinnamon and the Cinnamon Plus, and the Cinnamon Plus is super good. It does have, I may even put some in this. I'm going to sprinkle some in here. This one has orange peel in it. Put more in it. There we go. All right, because I didn't put much cinnamon in there. So this one has let's see, corn chafe, cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, orange peel, cloves, and ginger in it. One of a kind. This is so good. All right, so we had a little bit of cinnamon and the corn chafe cinnamon. Let's mix that up. Also, nutmeg is in this one too. All right, so that's all done. We're going to get our pan. And I'm using the jumbo muffin pan. This is a new pan by Pampered Chef. And you see, I put some butter. I did line the entire thing up with butter so that it doesn't stick, because I'm not using liners and it pops right out. Pops right out. I couldn't believe it. I was like, why waste some paper when I can cook it right into the muffin tin and bake it? All right. Hey, Javed, one likes to show off. There's air. All right, so we're gonna get one. This is a large scoop by Pampered Chef. I'm gonna drop a couple of large scoops in each one of these, and they're gonna come back down and pat it down. Okay, so we just go in one at a one. Don't try and fill all one at a time, because you want them to be nice and even. And so just put one scoop in. I think I need two now. And then we're gonna go back and pat these down, and then we're gonna add more to it. All right. That one has a lot. Didn't have too much. There. Now you're going to go back and pat these down, and they'll be ready to go. Now, my whole show is that I teach you how to use all your Pampered Chef tools. Now, we can do really easy on YouTube. You go in there and it's plop, plop, fizz, fizz. And they show you how really easy it is. But then when you go back and you actually try and do what they're doing, it takes you time. And so my whole thing is that you can come in and talk to me on my platform here on Haps, and I share out to YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Right now, this is going out to my Facebook business page and VIP group. There we go. Unfortunately, no, because here in Maryland, we mostly see McCormick Spices and Seasonings in our grocery store. Because, you know what? I think it's their own store and their own brand, JFJ, and you need to order it online. But they have a great line of all different types of seasonings. I didn't know about it until Trisha sent it to me. All right. Put that right down. Just tap it down, okay? Get it nice and flat, because you want it to build up. Like this one doesn't have as much apples or something in it. So you want to feel it, that it's nice and that could use a little bit more. All right. Because you want it to build up on the sides on this. This one's really good. That one could use a little more. And you can feel the difference when you tap it down. Oops. I almost lost it. I did lose it. Yeah. Lose a couple more over here. I want them to be like this one. And you can feel the difference. Just tap it in, make it nice and dense, okay? Because this is going to form your sides of your muffin. If you don't do this, then it's going to be a little weak. Let's do a little bit more. There. All right, now we're going to put the top on. We're going to go back in and just put a nice little top on each one of these. There. There. And again, these are jumbo muffins. These are not your little small, you know, hey, little mom and pop muffin. I always hate when I see little muffins at a yard sale or a bake sale, and they're like, "Oh my God, can you afford to put more mix in there?" Like, give it a good one. Like I would pay $3 for one of these muffins, at least. There we go. Let's see, this one might need a little more color there. Brown keys more on top. I'm getting down to the very bottom here. Not much left. I'm going to scrape it up. See, I'm down to nothing on here. I'm going to get my scraper and scrape it nicely up. And if you don't have a scraper in your kitchen, you definitely need it. All right. I do have a party going on right now that is a mystery show, so that for every $25 that you spend on the mystery show, you get one ticket to win the host rewards, which one person will win all of it. It'll be win Pampered Chef dollars and anything in the book for 60% off, and a few items at 50% off. And on this party, you will receive 10% off for 1 year. All right, let's get down. I got a smaller scraper. The smaller scraper one I think works better. Let's get that all off. Like really, Alexis, yeah, Alexis has to get everything out of the bowl. All right, there we go. All right, all done. Now this is where we're gonna put our topping on it. And now you can see, now this weighs a lot and you can see the difference on there. All right. Just curious, could I put this mixture in my PC mini brownie pan and have a smoke? Yeah, you can. I like these. I like this one. I was doing them in the muffin pan. I would make 6 of them just to half the recipe. But I found that I was eating 2 at a time. I always ate 2. So this one here is like 2 little muffins versus 1 big one. And again, I was eating them quite a lot. Let's put that. Got some on the. That's good. So yes, I did do them in the muffin pan, or you can do it in the brownie pan, or even the mini muffin pan. You can do smaller ones, like ones if you want to give them away or so. So you can. Their cooking time may change a little bit. Like these take about 30 minutes versus the other ones. And I actually cooked them in the air fryer too, JFJ. I used the 1 cup prep bowls and I did 5 of them in the air fryer. You can fit 5 1 cup prep bowls in your air fryer and make them right in the air fryer. But this one, this pan doesn't fit in the air fryer, so I'm doing it in the oven. There we go. And the air fryer, I forget I think it's 325 for about 18 minutes in the air fryer with the 1 cup. And I did it in this one. But when you do it in the 1 cup prep bowl, make sure you use a liner because it's really hard to clean when you don't use the liner. I like easy cleaning. And I did so many of them without the liner. I'm like, no, let's put the liner in. But this one here, it comes right out. But make sure that you grease your pan, because if you don't, then it probably will stick. I haven't tried it without it. And now we have a couple little leftovers right here that we want to strategically place in so that we can see that there's nuts and whatever's in our muffins. All right. And I do this after I put in the brownies so that you can see the colors in it. Just shove it in, and it actually makes it pop up a little bit higher for you. So just put a little pieces in there so you can see the color popping through. Let's put this one on this side. And if you need to move it a little bit, it adds a little more texture. And there you go. Let's put that one in there. There. And I like the walnuts on the outside because sometimes they fall off, and when I reheat them, I go and I pick up the walnuts first. So, and again, just strategically place your extra nuts and fruit. You can even do it with the grapes if you like. So it's just about artistically placing them so that you can see it when they're cooked. And this one needs one more. See how the green just pops out right now versus if I covered it all up. All right. And we're all done with our extras on there. And we are all done. These are going to go in the oven at 350 degrees I'm going to test it about 25 minutes into it. And then I'll be done. All right. Awesome. I will have to try it in my PC air fryer, which I love cooking. Yeah, and I know you have the 1 cup prep bowls. Just get yourself some cupcake liners and put them in there, and it doesn't heat up your whole house either. Not that it was a very cool morning this morning. And let me put these down. I'm not going to put them in until I'm done. And I'll flip us around and say hello to everybody so you can see I am here. Yes, I am. My hair's a mess too. Another day of messy hair. So anyway, I went to the grocery store today and I had to get some grapes. However, the grapes, I got the ones with the seeds in it, so got to get the seeds out of them. This is a very easy recipe. You can see how I put it all together. And if you make these, please send me a picture or post it in my VIP group. The recipe will be over there. I think I have to tweak it. I'm not sure if I keep on using the same blueberry lemon one for like months now, but I change it up so that it goes with the flavors of the season. All right. Let's see. Hey, Hannah, how are you doing? So yes, you can make them into smaller pieces. They will cook quick. Only take about 25, 30 minutes to cook. And I'll have lunch on this one. Hello, Bicus. How are you doing over on Facebook? So if you find value in my broadcast, all right, you can do two different things. You can do hashtag replay. It doesn't cost you anything. You can send an award that's on HAPS. All right, that's a HAPS thing. All right, you can do awards. You can sponsor my broadcast also on HAPS. You can also be helping my business by one, sharing out on Facebook. Go over to my business page and share out from the business page. You can't share out from the VIP group because that is private and nobody can get in there unless I approve them. All right. That's another thing. You can join my VIP group and get the recipes over there. I'm not going to be giving recipes here on HAPS. So you have to go over to the Facebook VIP and subscribe over there or join over there, and I'll let you in. I look at your profile. Now, if your profile has no pictures and you just joined it, you're not being approved. Sorry, y'all. So make sure you have an account that is established and that you're actually semi using it, or send me a message, and you can send me a message in that link tree. Just go down to the bottom. It says send Alexis an email and saying, hey, I have this account, but I don't really use it, and then I'll let you in. The best way that you can support my business is by hosting a Pampered Chef party. We can do it on the table platform. We don't even have to deal with Facebook. So I will be sending out invitations to a private party that's going on right now. So if you get your email, please join it. You need to put your email and a cell phone number to join that party that's on the Pampered Chef table. It's all about the mystery show that's going on right now. So that's what I'm going to be doing this afternoon, sending out private invitations to that exclusive party for the mystery show. Host your own party, get your stuff at a discount, or definitely, or some stuff for free. If you have all the Pampered Chef stuff in the world, JFJ, if you have all the Pampered Chef stuff in the world, you can help my business by doing a share rewards party. A share rewards party is where you invite your friends and they get a discount on Pampered Chef. Instead of you as the host getting the rewards, your friends get it, and they can get anywhere from 2% up to 25% when you do a share rewards party. Now stop. If you don't want that and you're saying, hey, I don't want to give my friends a discount, you can say, hey, do I have I would like to do a fundraiser. Pampered Chef does fundraisers. You either get 10% or 15% of your total going towards your fundraiser of your choice. So if you have a football group, a dance group, a church group, American Red Cross, any type of fundraiser that you want to do. Feeding America fundraiser, we're actually doubling the donations on Feeding America in September. So please subscribe to my channel, join my VIP group, and host a party, or order on the mystery show right now, or any of the shows that are going on. So I thank everybody for coming in. Let me flip this camera around and say goodbye. We have our muffins right here. Mike is here. Oh my gosh. All right. So anyway, this one here is the muffins that we have, and they are my apple walnut oatmeal muffins, and they do have grapes in it. And this thing weighs, I don't know, probably 10 pounds. All right. So thank you so much. I will talk to you all next time. Let me see if I can put it right there. This one actually looks better, I think. There we go. There. Oh man, I'm increasing my muscles by holding this here. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for coming in and spending a little bit of your time. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.